It's how my buddy Ryan Crosing, who lived down the street from us, he had a aneurysm in his sleep, and he rolled over while he was like sleeping in his bed, and got caught into between the bed frame and also the dresser that was right next to him, and he suffocated to death.
Oh, man.
It was his wife that found him when she came home.
An aneurysm or an asthma attack?
An aneurysm.
Oh, man. You only have a short time to get to the hospital with one of those anyways. You know, have one in your sleep. Your odds are a little less, but that's not even what killed him. It was just suffocating. It was pinched in between stuff. That shows you how little pressure it takes to actually suffocate someone to death. It tells you, you know, when people arrest some people who defended the guy that killed George Floyd, the cop, Derek Chauvin, and they were saying you didn't put that much pressure on him, he wouldn't have had to, where he actually had his leg, you know, and how the rest of the guys had pinned down too. Everybody had a fucking knee on him, pushed him into the pavement. Some on his legs, some on a guy on his legs, a guy on his hips, a guy on more or less where his stomach area,
pretty much back.
He was laying on his stomach, but right in the middle of his back, and then Chauvin had his right on the dude's fucking neck, pressing him right to the ground, and there was no way for that man to breathe. You can get just enough air into you to speak, but you might not, but you don't exactly get enough air into you to actually send oxygen to all your blood vessels and shit, to your brain and stuff, you know, so you're deprived of oxygen, but that's what suffocating is, you know. It took him 8 minutes to die like that, 8.5, almost 9 minutes for George Floyd to die like that, man. You know, so it shows you it doesn't take a lot. You're right. You gotta be mindful of those things when you set up your bed. It's not paranoia. Paranoia will destroy you. This thing. I'm almost finished. That's supposed to be you. Okay. I gave you your normal hair color. It's supposed to be red, right? Red is mine. Actually, mine was blonde. The reason you and Kristen have red hair is because I had blonde hair and your mom had dark hair. And a lot of times when you combine those genes, you get a redhead. So technically my family genes are stronger in you and Kristen than they are in Bobby.
So is that why mine's
Bobby
more of
looks
a...
like Oh God, if you actually look at the way his mom smiles and shit, he looks like James when James was his age. He really does. You know. Great looking kid. I love the fact that he looks Italian and he's not. You know, he's got that dark skin naturally and stuff. You know, but that's because his mom's genes were a little bit stronger. I don't know where the accent came from. He was born with that.
That Boston accent.
He was born with it, man. I swear to God.